feels good to do an hour Tua with him back on the practice field, back on the prowl. Very excited. Oh,
Daddy loves you guys.
So good to see him yesterday. So good to see him yesterday. You just saw that when you saw Leroy, number one in the program, number one in your hearts. Like you saw him trot out onto that field and start slinging that pigskin. Just felt right. It just felt right. Didn't feel empty. There was a hole in my heart, Leroy, and that hole was with the backup quarterbacks of this team. And to see Tua Tagovailoa back out there, just, you know what? They're 1-4, but yesterday was a vibe, dude. It was a vibe because boots were on the ground, all right? My boots were on the ground at Dolphins practice, Leroy, and you could just tell. Like, it was just, you had a different thing going. And you want to know how I know, Leroy?
How do you know?
Because guess who was there yesterday?
Who was there?
Dan Marino. And when Dan Marino's in the building, when Dan Marino's on the sideline, the king of the Dolphins, a lot of people say, oh, they're going to go see royalty this week, Queen of England. Bull hunky. They have royalty there every time Dan the man's there because he's king of the Dolphins, all right? Long may he reign. And the king was watching the young squire, seeing how he comes back from his first joust. What did you do, love? I'm excited. Oh, it was great. Dude, and I was trying to get a glimmer because Dan was kind of like, he was like, I had a sideline view of him, so it was hard to see if there was a twinkle in his eye. It was tough. I couldn't get quite the accurate depiction, Leroy, if whether or not he had a twinkle in his eye. But I think on the inside, his heart was warmed up.
You know what I'm thinking? Lots of people are discussing the comparison between Tua, Justin Herbert, and other quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Maybe because a quarterback is always known for something. He has a good arm, accuracy, athleticism. Maybe Tua's thing that he's known for is winning.
Yeah.
Maybe that's his stat.
You know what? And what's wrong with that?
I'll take it.
I see Terry Bradshaw every single week.
Yeah.
Guy was a winner.
Yeah, did
Winner.
nothing exceptional.
Joe Namath, you know what he did? He had a guarantee. But I don't think I got a full twinkle, Like, I think he's all business. This isn't time for all goo-goo gaga stuff, We got to get a win, Leroy, all right? We're in the midst of a free fall right now. And you know what Dan Marino doesn't have time for? A free fall. So, he's there to make sure everything is in line. That's what he's there for. Brian Flores gave us a little update on Tua's health. Here's what the Dolphins head coach had to say on his quarterback.
One sec.
Oh, yeah, no problem. Take your time. It's all good. We'll just be waiting. We're all watching you scramble right now.
Practice, yes. We're excited to get him back. I know he's excited to get out there. We'll take it one day at a time still, but we're moving enough in the right direction that he'll be out there. He'll have an opportunity to practice and hopefully play in the game.
How's he feeling? I know you said he's still dealing with a good bit of pain. It's kind of about pain management or tolerance on.
Yeah, if you ask him, he's 100%. He's fine. So he's not going to tell anybody any different. And he's made a lot of progress. But we know he's dealing with something, and he's going to tough it out. That's just the type of kid he is. And but we just got to see how it goes through practice. I'll give him, get back into the swing of things, and we're hopeful that he'll do well in practice today and be available this weekend.
Yeah. Well, why are you shaking your head, Leroy?
Doing?
What are you talking about?
Like, there's nothing that pisses me off more than people having a conversation about an injured player and the conversation don't involve the injured player.
Well, what do you mean? He was
Like
talking.
Flores saying, "Oh, it's gonna be some pain stuff." It probably doesn't hurt at all, dude. I'm telling you right now, because if it hurt, you ever tried throwing with having a core problem?
All the time.
You ever tweak a muscle in your core area and then try to do anything? Not you.
Yeah, totally.
You just do curls.
I know what you're talking about.
Right.
I thought Big Spoon was coming.
That was a pump spoon.
No,
right
it's
there.
7:30,
Yeah,
dude.
it was like D Wade on the shot fake.
Whoa. Jump for it.
Yeah, I thought it was a little early. My bad.
No, I never thought, I got to set the ground rules for her to be able to come on the radio now.
She's got a little bit of a potty mouth on her.
Let's tell her that we got fined.
I did, but look, I asked her about sports, so that's kind of how that goes.
Well, listen, if you were to ask her about sports, she would know that the Jacksonville Jaguars are a bad football team, which would make her more honest than Brian Flores, who is a liar. Because when Brian Flores brings up the Jacksonville Jaguars, he's a liar.
But wait,
Nope.
Can I ask you a question? When was the last time a coach came up?
I don't know.
Came and said, "Look, they're not any good."
I don't know. Well, listen, he's probably not.
Never.
He's probably not
So
in a place.
why are you shocked?
He's probably
Why
not.
are you shocked that they say? Here's what they say. They got a lot of good players, right? That's what they say.
Improving.
Thus, throwing the other coach under the bus, because if they have so many good players, why are they over?
Here's Lion Flores.
Once we get there, I think our focus is going to be on the game. And the Jaguars and their team, and they got a good team. It's a young team. It's a talented team. I think they've been in some close games. They've got some good young players. And they've missed some opportunities and had some opportunities to win some games. So I think our focus will be on them and the challenge of this week. And, yeah.
The Jaguars have been in one close game. Okay, they have one game. It was Thursday Night Football. Everything else, they're losing by at least 2 scores. They've lost 37-21 to the Texans. 23-13, 31-19, 24-21, and 37-19.
So they've lost 3 of their 4 games by double digits.
Yes, he's a liar. Why? Why lie to me, Leroy? Why do you play me for a why?
Are we working on the curve? Are we working on the curve? Because so is the Dolphins.
No, but I don't expect. Listen, Urban Meyer shouldn't say this is a good football team. He shouldn't either. Now, maybe Urban Meyer shouldn't be saying anything about anybody. With the way he's going these days, because it'll end up being something ridiculous. But Urban Meyer genuinely thinks he does have a good football team. I heard him talking about, Jaguars' identity, is we want to be 250. Shut up. Be glad if you get 250 total. Give me 125, 120.
It's funny. We talk about Dolphins fans, but I know one Jacksonville fan that's just as bad.
What do you mean?
Oh, you're terrible,
dude. Because I'm right. I don't fall for the rope-a-dope. I don't fall for the chicanery.
While giving chicanery.
I'm not giving chicanery. I'm giving facts.
Not for your team, not for Jacksonville, but down here.
Oh, okay. Well, listen. I am.
Wait, Dolphins are 1-5.
What?
Or 1-4.
Yep.
Jacksonville's 0-5.
Yep.
You don't think Flo should be calling them a good team because they on the same?
No, I don't.
No,
I don't.
Right.
I don't.
Right.
I don't listen.
One game separates them.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't. He doesn't have to call his. He shouldn't say his team's a good team. His team stinks. One team's been without their starting quarterback for 4 games. So.
But here's the
big caveat.
You know that every time they have that press conference, every coach says the same thing.
That's why you gotta lie, though.
And why do you get mad? Why do you get mad at Flo? Because if there's 16 games this week, there are 32 teams saying the same thing about the other team, regardless of the record.
But he didn't even he wasn't even asked about it. He was asked, are you guys going to do anything in London? He goes, oh, no. Our focus is going to be on the game. This is a good football team. It's a good football team we're taking on. He wasn't asked, hey, what do you think of the Jaguars? Because why would you? Who would ask that as a question?
Want me to tell you why he's not going to say that because they're going to get there early, right? They're probably going to have one night to go do something. But here's why, right? What is the backlash of this team if going into it, Flo were to say, we're going to give him some free time and let him go check out London. Right? Do you understand what the backlash would be?
What's the problem if Tua goes to see Buckingham Palace?
Really?
Yeah, what's the big deal?
Because if they lose, everybody's going to say, oh, well, if he would have concentrated more on football and less on Buckingham Palace, they would have fared better. That's why. That's why coaches don't say anything. You want coaches to be honest. They can't be honest.
Tua could go to Buckingham Palace with Jesse Davis and look at the Royal Guards and be like, hey, Jesse, look, it's you, a stiff.
You mean kind of like when Odell Beckham and friends came down to Miami on bye week?
They went to Miami. They're not in the city they're playing in. Although I think what's the stadium they're going to be in? Tottenham, love? I just don't want to be lied to.
You know what I wanted to,
don't make me a
what
fool.
I would like to hear? Know what I would like to hear during this game to make it entertaining?
What?
The blokes as referees over the loudspeaker.
I don't think they get those dudes, man.
I know.
Wouldn't
that be awesome?
It would. Holding on the bum there, the bloke over there, number 77. 10-yard penalty. Repeat first down. That's why I love a guy like Dan Marino, because he's just right there. He's not going to let some AI go out there and evaluate the Dolphins quarterback. He's going to be there himself watching it.
I'm starting to think that maybe Dan's out there on every Wednesday.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think so.
Because you tell the story every week on Thursday.
It's not, dude, because I look for him. He's there frequent. Like, people ask me, is that a rarity that he's there? Like, is he there a lot? I would put it under the term of he frequents practice, but he's not there all the time. I think he goes when he wants to go. But Tua says he's in meetings a lot. But I don't think, let's be honest, Leroy. You think he's going to the Brissett meetings? No. He's going to the
Why
meetings.
not? You want to show that you see. Here's you. You don't care about favoritism.
What are you talking about?
Like if Dan Marino cares about the Dolphins, he's gonna help all quarterbers, not just Tua.
I don't agree.
Right?
I don't agree.
You don't agree. You only help the guys you think gonna be good.
I think he's there to help who he's got to help. He's there. He's there.
Exactly. Who needs more help, Jacoby Brissett or Tua?
Jacoby Brissett doesn't need help. He is what he is.
Really?
Yeah, he is what he is.
You guys, you are quick to do that in sports. He is what he is.
Look at this.
Nobody after a certain period of time changed who they were.
Look at my guy here, Leroy.
As an athlete.
Look at my guy here. Look at my guy here. He's got it going on.
Oh yeah. You know what?
Oh, there's the king. Like? The king.
You know what that looks like? I'm gonna be honest with you.
What's that?
It looks great. Look at the form and the ball. Like now, let me throw a caveat. The caveat that's been killing him all year.
Hmm?
Put Jesse Davis at right tackle.
Well,
Yeah, there we go.
Right now, I didn't get to see that part. I only got to see this part. I only got to see.
Right.
I only got to see him zip that pigskin. Goosies.
All right, I got you.
Man, I had a day yesterday.
Ooh. Hey, you took that picture of Jacoby Brissett and then you kept it moving.
Oh, but
right, you didn't even stop to see him.
Hit the bricks, Jacoby.
Who's 84?
I don't know who 84 is. That's the Durham Smythe. And then here comes a little Gesicki action,
I think he's got some of the best hands on the team.
Yeah. Look at Dan. Dan's so proud. You notice how the sun is shining on him, like an Adonis. Handsome devil.
I did notice that little pooch.
Well, listen, he's got better days. He doesn't need to have a 6-pack anymore. Goosies.
I mean, look, back in the day, quarterbacks had dad bods. They didn't have the physiques that we see in quarterbacks now.
Right.
You play quarterback. In fact, every time Bernie ran, we laughed.
Bernie.
Because he looked just so awkward.
Who's the last of the dad bods? Is it? I guess Ben Roethlisberger. Is he going to be the last of the dinosaurs? Like, no one's going to be allowed to have that body anymore.
Let's see. Let me think. Daniel
Darnold.
Jones seems like he has a dad bod.
Yeah, he does. Well, I don't know though. Is that one of those things we're doing just because we think he's frumpy?
Or what about dude from the Jets?
Zach Wilson?
Yeah, his man muscles haven't kicked in yet. You know, when you get that jump, like from working out, that your adult muscles come in, and then you start getting cut.
Yeah, but he doesn't have a
because he probably working out like crazy. He probably working out like crazy, but got no muscle.
I'm looking at Daniel Jones shirtless right now, and he's not jacked, but I would say he's in good shape. Like he looks like a lean guy. He's like lean, got
now
big
look
muscles.
at Mac Jones. I mean, not Mac Jones. Mac Wilson.
Zach
Wilson. Zach. Because I just imagine he looks like Doogie Howser.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He doesn't have a dad bod. He has a I live with my dad bod. Slightly different.
Yeah. And we don't work out in this house.
I can't find a shirtless Daniel Jones, Zach Wilson.
Your search history is going to get flagged after this.
That's all right. I got nothing to hide. I'm doing show research.
Do we need to get the dump button ready?